Uh-oh. Hey!
I was waiting for you.
I was waiting for the image to show up
That's fun.
because it kind of did it like a circle.
I love it. Hello and welcome to the fuzzy... No. Welcome to the new releases show with cats. This is Squee. I hope he moves so the camera refocuses. But my name is Danica.
Shant. My name is Brandon.
And we run variant edition graphic novels in Edmonton, Alberta. I'm saying that because we have gotten a lot of new viewers, which is awesome. And a lot of you might not know who we are, which is also awesome.
Yeah.
So yes, yes, we have a Squee and we have a Stacks. A Stacks and a Max. Yes, Ben, that would be awesome.
Yeah. A lot of the things that came in shipment this week were new. I even left one, in the bedroom from Short Box.
Oh, the cat one?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, she grabbed it.
I got it.
Look at her go.
Yeah. This is what I do when I work from home Tuesdays, is that I kind of get things all organized so that, hi, buddy. Oh, that's a butt. Hi. Yes. So that Brandon can just kind of slide in under the radar, eat something, and then we have the show. It's great. I love that it's covering his butthole. Censored.
Good old Squisherman.
Buddy,
so,
come on.
Yeah, I can understand why folks are just like, hey, it's Max. And that's because Max is who was on our show most often.
Yep. Thank you, Squish.
Just due to how circumstances worked, we switched him.
Yeah. And actually, it's been working out. The monsters, as we call them, the short hairs, which are Max and Joy, actually enjoy just chilling out in the daytime and sleeping. And then the fuzzies, Squee and Jim, hang out with whoever's home, and if we're not, they just hang out in the window.
Yeah.
And they're chill.
Yeah. And one of the reasons why we ended up switching them was because Joy and Max like hanging out with us when we're sleeping.
Yes, and they let us sleep.
Yeah, and these two ding-dongs don't. So we switched them and we're like, oh, hey, cool.
We can actually sleep until our alarm.
Yeah, no, once our alarm hits, yeah.
Yeah, there's no going back from that. Max is like, all right, let's go. But at least it's not 4 a.m. Pew, 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 pew. That was for Kate and Sean. If you're watching. Yeah, did you put up Jules's?
I did.
Yeah. I can only imagine.
There were so many.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, that's what a lot of this is.
Yeah, this is the single issues.
The new number ones, which is good. There shouldn't be like a billion number ones each week. It's silliness.
There should be these.
Ooh.
Because we're more of a graphic novel store, so this feels right to me. Maybe not in a week. That is a lot, but there's a lot of good stuff out.
Yeah, some of it's new, some of it's new to us.
Oh no!
Because it was a little bit of a log jam. But yeah, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scott, our Canpar driver, was talking with me today, and the load has not lightened yet.
No, it's been weeks, and he's had pretty much every day where he's been able to deliver X number of shipments, which is never what he has in the van. There's always shipments that carry over. So if you're waiting for something that's being delivered through like any delivery service, just be patient with them. Like, they're doing their best. They're all doing their best. There's so much happening.
2 long weekends in a row. Yes, they got the day off, but it doesn't mean that they're working any less.
No, they're working more.
Scott's been going at a guess since at least 9, and he said he wasn't finishing until 7.
Mm-hmm.
So and 7 is when he stops.
Yeah,
He's
you
just
have
like,
to.
I'm 7, I'm done.
Well, you have to. Gosh, that's a 10-hour day.
Yeah.
I had to count. It was bad. How's friendship. All right.
We spent a bit of yesterday watching a lot of Pickle and Peanut.
Yes, we were introduced to this wonderful show on Disney Plus by our great friends Kate and Sean, and it is heckin' delightful, extremely chaotic, but very addictive.
Extremely chaotic.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not going to get an easy ride with that show, nor are you going to know where it's actually going to go. Because they'll introduce a concept, and then the actual episode itself will be about something completely different.
I like it.
Yeah,
I think it's fun.
It's really cool. Today I'm wearing my Alf t-shirt. I got this because my grandfather, Alfred, has a big affinity for Alf. And he was so excited when he found somebody who did not know why. So when Danica was visiting with me on Thanksgiving weekend, my grandfather...
I want to say I knew why, but I hadn't heard it from him.
Yeah.
And so he adores it because he gets to tell his stories to me, because I'm one of the rare people that hasn't heard them 80 times. So it's been fun for me to hear Grandpa stories, and he loves it too, because I'm like, what? Oh my god!
All of his jokes, he's so happy.
Yes.
Just so happy.
Just run him through. It's fine. I've not heard them. Anyway, sorry. How did he become Elf?
Well, he was working at the co-op in their more farming area, and he truly just found a picture of Alf, and was talking with an admin who worked there, and was like, when did they start making us have IDs? And she's like, making us have IDs? I haven't heard about this. And he goes, yeah. Holds up a picture of Alf.
Yep.
And ever since then, if somebody asks him for his ID, unless it's like a serious situation,
well, yeah,
he will bring out the picture of Alf. Because it amuses him. So my family had these made for a vacation that they went on.
Yeah.
And some pictures and whatnot. And I also got one.
A bunch of the family went to Hawaii.
Yeah. So the cats don't know that Alf eats cats.
Yeah.
So we're just keeping that on the down low. Like, oh, the tall man walking around.
The cat eater on his shirt.
The cat eater on his shirt. So they don't know.
No. That's okay. Let's leave them in the dark.
I'm going to.
They're peacefully happy. They don't need to know. They don't have any like apex predators in the house, so I think we're good. I mean, each other, but you know.
Yeah, sometimes they fight under the doors.
Yes, they do. It's kind of funny. But I'm trying to slowly acclimatize the boys. Slowly. Glacial. And it's coming along.
Jim seems to be the biggest point of contention.
Well, to be fair, Max used to beat her up, and she may not remember everything, but she remembers her feelings about him.
She sure does.
So I understand.
You'll just sometimes
traumatized her pretty good.
Yeah, like they were good, and then he got the angry juice in his head when he met another outside boy.
Yep.
And then he just took it out on Jim a little bit. Not
a lot.
Good. Yeah, not
so
good.
So we separated them.
So hence the main separation. Now the boys also fight a lot too. So, or did. They might be more chill because they've kind of been play fighting under the door.
Yeah, I've been holding the door open about 2 inches, maybe 3. and then just letting them stare at each other for a minute or two until someone makes like a dumb move or Max walks away, which is weird because he's not that guy, which is fine with me.
Yeah.
They have not been in the same room yet, and I think it'll be months before we do that. But they're like a foot away, looking at each other, and no one slaps each other in the face right away. So it's progress. It's progress. Yeah, Joy still doesn't trust Squee because one time in the townhouse she got out and she made the mistake of going after his food, which is like the only thing he's not chill about. So he jumped her, which was not cool. I definitely agree that both of them were in the wrong, and they had a giant fight. And now she's stays away from him.
Does not like him.
No.
So yeah, that's cat news. Cat news.
Yeah, we should start the show with like 10 minutes of cat news, and everyone's like, "What are you doing?
Yup.
Look at the stack. Look at the stack."
He's a big stacky.
Aw. Hi, Jason. Yeah, plug that potato in. That'll work. I think that makes a light bulb. I don't remember.
Yeah, you can do potato light bulbs.
Cool. Kitties hold grudges.
Yeah,
yes, they do. That's why Jim just screams bloody murder when she even smells Max. So they're never going to be in the same room together.
It comes from the bottom of her throat.
It's guttural. It's demonic.
Which is funny because her water scream is so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's something she likes, though.
Yeah.
She doesn't. She likes. She does not like. She likes. She does not like.
There's no current in between.
No. All right. Let's see. We have a facsimile first.
Yeah, we sure do. Marvel Family Comics number 1. Featuring the first appearance of Black Adam. It also has Captain Marvel Jr., Mary Marvel, and Uncle Marvel, which that's a character I did not know. But he's the older dude right yonder. This in preparation for this Friday. Black Adam coming out in the Ratters. The Ratters.
Yes.
Very fun. There's not really much of like indie stuff for you to talk about.
No, it's cool. All right, so we have Archie Horror, Fear the Funhouse. Let me see if I have this correct. Cool. A night camping at their treehouse in the woods leads young Archie and his fellow adventure scouts to engage in their yearly tradition, telling scary stories by the campfire. Behold, tales of monsters in the woods, prisoners on the loose, and a unique and mysterious video game that really pulls its players in. But each story grows creepier and creepier as the kids realize that maybe, just maybe, there is some truth to these tall tales in this frightfully fun anthology.
Sounds like they got a spooky Jumanji.
I think so.
Yeah. We also have Batman 1 Bad Day, the Penguin issue from John Ridley and Giuseppe Camicoli. This is a series of one-shots featuring a bunch of the different Batman villains that are meant to invoke sort of like a Killing Joke vibe. Something really focused on them that really cements their unique way of being a dick. Yeah, it is really true. That's what they've all done so far. The Riddler one, the Two-Face one, and this Penguin one as well. And there's more to come.
We have Eve, Children of the Moon, which is the second arc of the science fiction miniseries Eve. Eve seemingly saved the world once already. I guess spoilers. embarking on a perilous quest to protect what remained of humanity after a deadly virus outbreak. But the story doesn't end there. Eve, Eve's sister, and Wexler face new challenges and a darkness from the past in this exciting sequel series. And then they name everybody, so I skipped those. So yeah, if you liked the first Eve, you should get the second Eve.
Oh, snap.
I haven't pulled up this one yet. 1 second. Oh, should not sniff right into the microphone. That was great.
Schnorp.
Alpha Betas by Kyle Starks.
We like that guy.
It's Rick and Morty meets Tron as top gamers Eddie, Buck, Mason, and Tommy find themselves caught in the middle of a high-stakes battle between the U.S. government and a digital terrorist inside the virtual reality of video games. Now they must save the pixelated world of Nimbus to prevent catastrophic consequences in the real world. Based on the new animated series with over 7 million views, Alpha Betas is a collaboration between popular YouTube creators. Okay.
Indeed, this is from Whatnot Publishing. Whatnot is a platform that folks do selling of collectibles on. So we've had some requests. We have literally this copy for a shelf. Because y'all with your weird collectible selling apps aren't really good at asking for things when the orders are due. Y'all should do that. And we're gonna try and order some stuff in for you to match that. So just a heads up on those kinds of books. Just make sure that you get your orders in, because if you don't, you might not get the books. That is a song that I'm singing for you now.
Good vamping.
Yeah.
Very good vamping. All right. Just because I have this one up, I'll do this one first.
Yeah.
We've got GCPD, The Blue Wall. Still relatively early in her tenure as GCPD Commissioner, Renee Montoya sets out to rebuild her department and restore public faith in the historically troubled PD during some of the worst conditions it's ever seen, ACAB. But Renee can't do it alone. In order for her to plan her work, everyone from the topmost officials all the way down to the most fresh-faced new officers must contend with the harsh realities of being a symbol of law and order in a city of superpowered saviors and superhuman lawlessness. Also, the other cover has Batman holding a kitty.
He's a kitty. This book is very ACAB, by the way.
ACAB, all cats are beautiful.
Indeed. And both the art and the writing actually invoke a lot of what Brubaker and Greg Rucka and Michael Lark did on Gotham Central. I was pleasantly surprised because I'm not generally a John Ridley dude in terms of his comics. They're always pretty good. But like I like to say these days, good sometimes just doesn't cut it when there's so many great things out there. This was wonderful. I really enjoyed it. And especially something with the thin blue line, you might just be like, seems pretty not ACAB to me. It's pretty great. It really follows 3 new characters that are dealing with these ideas, while some more established characters kind of confront perceptions. It was really nice. We also have the next tie-in series to the Harley Quinn animated TV show, the Harley Quinn, the animated series, Legion of
Legend?
Legion.
Oh, okay, cool. I looked at the font. My computer sucks because it was full and it is half gone already. So I am going to go get my cord and I will be right back.
Yeah, so what you need to know about this is it follows season 3 of the TV show that's been happening, and is going to bridge until the next one. We love this Harley Quinn animated series. We haven't seen season 3 yet. But it's wonderful. It is just wild and feminist as hell. And yeah, T. Franklin does the writing duties here as she did on the first series, and we've got names. Shay Beagle doing the arts on this one. It's very pretty. We've got a thick boy right up top. Princess Knight. Filled with narrow escapes, treacherous courtiers, dashing pirates, meddlesome witches, magical transformations, and cinema-worthy displays of daring do. This early Sojo masterpiece by the godfather of manga is a fast-paced tale of a heroic princess who can best any man at fencing, and yet is delicate and graceful enough to catch the eye of Prince Charming. Its winning art style and canny infusion of gender politics into classic fantasy storytelling have continued to intrigue and delight readers of all ages. A mischief-making angel's prank goes too far when the newborn princess of Silverland ends up with 2 hearts, one male and one female. And since the laws of the realm only allow a male heir to ascend to the throne, Princess Sapphire is raised as a prince. Will the avaricious Duke discover her secret and snatch the crown for his own son?
Oh no. Oh, sorry. Okay, what's that?
This is Osamu Tezuka doing some stuffs. Good old Tezuka.
Oh my god, that wasn't a technical difficulty. That was a cat difficulty. I'm sorry. I know you were reading it. That was so funny. We just disappeared in a pile of fluff. All right. Next up, I've got my baby plugged in, so she might actually survive the hour. We have got Twin Cities. Teresa is ready to thrive on her own, but she soon finds herself falling under the pressure of crossing the US-Mexico border every day.
Trouble.
It's hard to balance English at school and Spanish at home.
Espanol.
He's very fuzzy. I need to brush him. Teresa might not have to worry about being compared to her brother anymore, but now she doesn't have his support when she could really use it. Fernando realizes that without his twin around, his friend group is suddenly missing. Desperate to not be alone in middle school, he makes friends with the first kid who's willing to give him a chance. Someone who says and does a lot of things Fernando isn't too sure about. At home, Teresa and Fernando have a chance to reconnect, but instead they find themselves pushing each other away. After all, being on their own is what they always wanted, right? Oh no.
Sorry, I was listening, but also Squee had done a turnaround and he was doing one of these. So we were both doing one of those.
That's nice. I didn't notice that.
We're being fancy.
You're my fancy boys.
Indeed.
Tell me about the keeper.
Boom. Look at it. Growing up playing on a top national soccer team in the 1980s, Kelsey Ervik and her teammates didn't understand the change they represented. Title IX was enacted in 1972 with little fanfare, but to seismic effect. Between then and now, girls' participation in organized sports has exploded more than 1,000%. Writing together personal narrative, pop culture, literature, and history, Ervik tells the story of how her adolescence was shaped by this boom. She also explores her role as a goalkeeper, a position marked by outsider status and observation, and reveals it has drawn some of the most famed writers of our time. With wit and poignant storytelling, The Keeper brings to life forgotten figures who understood the importance of athletics to help women step into their confidence and power and push for equality. Full of 1980s nostalgia and heart, The Keeper is a celebration of how far we have come and a reminder of how far we have to go.
I'm gonna sneak ahead a little bit.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
Yep. I'm gonna talk about Big Ethel Energy. It's so good.
Oh, why is that?
This is because I'm reading it on Webtoons right now and I'm obsessed with it. And you can be obsessed with it too in paper form.
Ooh.
She used to be the laughingstock of Riverdale. Now she's a successful New York journalist with a don't give a attitude. Huzzah! After graduating from Riverdale High, Ethel Monks couldn't wait to get away from her hometown and enter her chosen career path fast enough. When the mayor of Riverdale pays her handsomely to write a history of the city, she can't wait to return to take down Archie, Jughead, Betty, Veronica, and all the other Riverdale natives who made her life hell all those years ago. The only thing she forgets to consider is maybe they've all changed too. It's so good, and the art is phenomenal, and I love it, and it's just amazing.
I think one of my favorite moments in it is, I believe, Betty saying to Archie, "Not all of us peaked in high school."
Yeah, that's super early on. It's so good.
Yeah, and she's like serious about it, not just sort of like, she's like, dude,
oh yeah,
that's not what we're doing.
Minor spoilers, Archie is still trying to find himself.
The boy has the troubles. We've got Green Lantern Alliance, a sequel to the Green Lantern Legacy book that came out, I want to say, a year and a half ago. Pandemic times. It's only been a few months since Green Lantern Tai Fam inherited his ring from his ba and defeated his nemesis, Sander Griffin. But Tai knows that their last battle was only the beginning, and even though no one believes him, Tai is determined to prove that Xander is up to his old tricks again. When fires start popping up around Coast City, Tai finds himself stretched thin as he struggles to keep up with school, training, working at the store, and following Xander's trail. That is, until a new hero, known as Kid Flash, shows up on the scene to offer help. The first one of these was incredible. This is a very all ages book, and I highly recommend it to folks. Especially folks looking for some ding-dang representation.
Mm-hmm. So, who likes Choose Your Own Adventure books? I know you all do. Yes! This is Journey Under the Sea. In this newest Choose Your Own Adventure graphic novel comes an underwater epic where you get to choose the destination. One sec. With your submarine vessel, the Seeker, you'll explore the ocean depths and all the mysteries, creatures, and monsters that inhabit its waters. Some will be familiar, squid, whales, and of course the great white shark. Others will be entirely new to your eyes, like the city of Atlantis and its citizens. So, how will you proceed? Will you willingly dive into the depths? What paths will you choose? So, this is an official Choose Your Own Adventure book. See the logo? Amazing. Oh, it's so pretty.
Sean, we already have one in your file. The boy's attacking me.
And the pages are blue, which is gorgeous. I love that. Zoop. Blue. Zoop. Anyway.
We have A Cat's Day from Shortbox. Now, most comic stores will not have this. I think we are one of the only ones in Western Canada that I know of that has this. And I read it the other day, and it is outstanding. There's nothing Sam would love more than to have more time. Time to spend eating delicious food at her grand's, and time to play with her cheeky younger brother and their cat, Tangy. Maybe even time to have some hobbies. But getting in the way of time is work. All caps. It's not that Sam doesn't like her job, but it doesn't leave much room for anything else. Could the answer to this conundrum lie In a time-traveling diary bestowed to her by a mysterious magical feline who doesn't seem in the least bit suspicious at all.
Yeah. Oh, dude. My dude, you're so fluffy. Can you keep going? Keep walking? Thank you. No. Stop here. Just stop here.
No, I'm going to get him out because he's started swiping.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Because he thinks we playing now.
Yeah. We're not playing, buddy. You got to just hang out. Oh, there he goes. Good boy, Squish. All right, we've got the Evil Secret Society of Cats. Very cute. Full of... Did he get you? Oh, no. He snagged Brandon. There's a Mew villain in town. We will teach humans to fear the feline race. I can't talk. They may seem cute and cuddly, but these kitties are up to no good. Under the direction of the purple-caped feline commander. Nope. Beep, beep, beep. It's just when I read out loud. I cannot do it. I could be the most awake I've ever been, and I can't read out loud. It's just how I do.
Yeah, honestly, as evidenced by today, you are like alert as heck.
Yeah. So, please stop making fun of me.
Never. Happy anniversary, baby.
Happy anniversary, baby. The Evil Secret Society of Cats schemes against humanity in a series of humorous stories as adorable. I'm not actually mad. As adorable as their deb. I thought I should squash that real fast. After all, the complex nature of cats is part of their charm. So this is full of 4-panel comics. It's very cute. Just a whole bunch of their evil plans to stop us from going to work and access to information by just sitting on our computers and newspapers is very cute. Oh yeah, and they have a cast of characters in the front. So of course the cats are the bad guys, the dogs are the good guys. There's Doggo Man.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Oh yeah, he's trained by Master Yorkshire. Anyway, I'm sorry, moving on.
We have Neverlanders, which did come out a wee bit ago, but I think we finally got one for shelf.
Yeah, I think we went through our copies super quickly, much like Ducks in the last couple weeks. People have been asking me if I've read Ducks, and I said nope, because they went away. They went away real fast.
Super fast.
So,
we ordered so many ducks.
We've got more coming in.
We ordered so many ducks. Bee and her fellow runaways are their own found family. So when a stranger named Paco saves her life, Bee invites him to join their crew, thinking he's another lost teen. Someone else the world has overlooked. The truth is, Paco's not a lost teen. He's a lost boy from Neverland, and he needs Bee and the others to come back with him. When the group is then spirited away by a foul-mouthed Tinkerbell, they discover that Neverland is not some fun-filled hideaway. It's a war zone under siege by a horde of pirates with a merciless new leader who will stop at nothing to steal the land's magic. Tink leads a fairy army that barely holds them at bay. Peter Pan is gone, and the rest of the Lost Boys have been killed. Paco is all that remains. But he hopes that this group of teens will become the new lost ones. These young runaways may be Neverland's only hope, but they're about to learn that it'll take a lot more than happy thoughts to win a war.
Shannon will get you a copy of Neverlanders. Jason, please, I want this to be true. That's so beautiful. Technically, if it is, her first sentence was, oh no, because that's a complete sentence.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Existing in the world today. My goodness.
Yeah, exactly.
From the mouths of babes. Oh no.
Oh, I have been reading this the past couple days. Hollow. This was, again, it's a bit late, just because we had a backlog, but oh my god, this is so good. It's about Izzy Crane and her family have just relocated to Sleepy Hollow, the town made famous by and obsessed with the legend of the Headless Horseman. No. Yeah, I don't know. But city slicker skeptic Izzy has no time for superstition as she navigates life at a new school. Ghost stories aren't real after all. Then Izzy is pulled into the orbit of town teen royalty Vicky Van Tassel and varsity level prankster Croc Bayoun. Vicky's wariness with her family connection to the legend turns to terror when the trio encounters the horseman himself and uncovers a curse set on destroying the Van Tassel line. Now they have only until Halloween night to break it. A totally inconvenient time for Izzy to develop a massive crush on the enigmatic Vicky.
Uh-oh.
Oh, these two are super cute. Can Izzy's practical nature help her face the unknown or trip her up? As the 31st approaches, Izzy will have to use her wits and work with her new friends to save Vicky and solve the mystery of the legendary Horseman of Sleepy Hollow before it's too late. This is amazing. I love it. And there's like massively powerful pull quotes on the back from such great humans as Tilly Walden, Ryan North, Jeffrey Brown, Molly Ostertag, and Grace Ellis.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're all really good.
That's like a who's who of being rad.
Yeah, exactly. I flippin' loved it. The art is amazing. Izzy and
from the co-creator of Lumberjanes.
Yeah, so full of queer representation, and Croc is a sweeping. He's a varsity boy, and he's just the sweetest of beans.
He's a boy.
Yeah.
We have Maybe an Artist. When Liz Montague was 22 years old, she wrote to the New Yorker asking why they didn't publish more inclusive cartoons. The New Yorker wrote back asking if she could recommend any artists. She said, me. Here is a story of Liz's childhood from the age of 5 through college, how she navigated life in a predominantly white New Jersey town, overcome severe dyslexia through art, excelled as a track star, and found her calling in life, brackets, which didn't involve running. This brilliant, poignant, and at times laugh-out-loud graphic memoir offers up a fresh perspective on life and social issues and proves that you don't need to be a dead white man to find success in art.
Woo! Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Next up is Melanie Gilman's Other Ever Afters.
This sounds amazing, by the way.
Yeah, I love her work. It's very nice, soft pastels, very soothing art. Come visit a happily ever after. Nope. Trying to yawn bigger so I can do it, but it's still...
Yeah.
Come visit a happily ever after where princes are spurned but monsters are wed, where castles crumble while villages thrive, and where knights lay down their swords only to have peasants pick them up. In this collection of original feminist queer fairy tales, Melanie Gilman creates a new twist on happily ever after. Drawn in vibrant colored pencil art, gorgeous, these stories will touch the hearts of everyone who loves classic fairy tale romances and everyone who hoped for a once upon a time that ended differently.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It looks gorgeous. I'm very excited for that one.
I do enjoy her art. Yeah, I like the pencil crayon kind of art.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see that often, so when you do, it's like warm nostalgia in your belly.
Yeah. So Cami Garcia, who has been doing the Teen Titans graphic novels for DC, the Raven, Beast Boy, and Raven and Beast Boy, is back doing a Constantine graphic novel with Isaac Goodhart. John Constantine is and has always been a magician of the highest caliber who doesn't need additional training from any highbrow magician. Thank you very much. Sensing an opportunity for independence, Constantine falsely accepts an apprenticeship in the United States to instead become the lead singer of his best friend's punk band, Mucous Membrane, When the band begins to dabble in magic, a complicated spell gets out of hand, and the disastrous consequences might be more than Constantine can handle. Mucus Membrane, I believe, is from the original Hellblazer series. Like, he was in a punk band.
Oh boy. Okay.
Because he would be.
Yeah, he would be. He's that bitch. That's really good art.
Oh, God, it looks so cool. There's bisexual coloring all over this thing. Look at that. It's blues and pinks and purples.
Bicon Constantine.
Why?
Guys need representation too.
Girl, that's not bisexual lighting. You're getting pulled over by the police.
There we go. Yep. Confirmation from Andrew. You know, you can always bet that in one of the like the young adults or even the kid books, they're pulling from somewhere. Like even if it's a weird thing, like the rando characters on She-Hulk, they're real. They're in the comics. They don't just make them up. Because the comics have already made up crazy little B characters, D characters.
Yeah. Well, in that Green Lantern All Ages comic, one of the characters is from like just sort of like a corner of a Green Lantern story. So that's pretty cool.
I actually took my sweet time reading the Johnny Constantine book. So the one that was literally last year.
Jonathan Constantine.
Yeah, where he goes to America and he meets Anna. And they do magic stuff together and it's great. And I think it's been long enough that I can say that she ends up being Zatanna. And it's amazing and adorable and I love it. So, you know.
Oh, right. The All Ages book that Ryan North did.
Mystery of the Meanest Teacher.
Yeah.
It was so good.
That book is really good.
So if you want all different age groups of John Constantine, you got him now.
They got him.
We got all of them.
They got him for the youths. They got him for the teens. And they got him for the teens.
The olds.
Yeah.
I only say that because it was released, like 20 plus years ago? 30?
I want to say Constantine started late 80s, early 90s.
Okay, the olds.
I ran 300 issues.
Oh.
One of the last long runs in comics.
Wow. And now everyone loves number one, so they do it every 2 weeks.
Number one. Gunfire.
Next up, yes, I'm obsessed with that show now. Next up, we've got Nowhere Girl. Magali is lost in the confusing space between childhood and adulthood. Isolating herself, she begins to fear everything, and the pressures of the world pile up around her. Being perfect, doing well at school, having friends. Everything becomes too much, but no matter how bad the world seems, she's not alone. Taking refuge in the psychedelic parallel universe of the Beatles, she finds parts of herself returning amidst their music and dazzling lights. A frank and meditative memoir that casts light on the darkest parts of being a teenager and touches on the slow but healing powers of imagination and creativity. Yeah.
It's always good to have an Andrew.
I also started in the early to mid 80s. You know, being alive. Sorry.
And she too also has 300 issues.
But a bitch ain't one.
I figured I could get away with that one.
You could, because you threw me one and I threw it back. It worked out. So much emotional baggage.
We've got Thieves from Lucy Byron. It's got
French flaps.
French flaps. Fancy. What happened last night? Ella wakes up on the morning after a house party at a mysterious mansion surrounded by a horde of objects that are definitely not hers, with no idea how... Public domain spooky button, baby. With no idea on how they got there. She definitely doesn't need anyone to see her like this, which is precisely when her adorable crush, Madeline, decides to ring the doorbell and tell Ella that she was robbed last night at the party that Madeline hosted at her parents' mansion. But all is not as it seems with sweet Madeline, and soon the pair become embroiled in a capering scheme to set things right. Can their feelings for each other withstand fixing huge social messes, a final high school exam, and their own chaotic personal lives? Good. That sure would be nice. The quotes on the back are from Alice Osman from Heartstopper, Molly Knox Ostertag from The Girl of the Sea, and Tilly Walden. You've heard some of those names already. Those are people we love. Lucy Byron is a French illustrator and cartoonist. Yeah. Oh, she's been published by Shortbox. We probably have some of her work.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we'll look and see what titles she does on the Shortbox website tonight.
It's exciting. Look at this freaking book.
Oh, it's pretty.
It's real pretty.
Oh, I like that.
I can show you guys. Because this is a book market book, and book market books come out on Tuesdays.
That's
also,
nice.
book market people don't give a heck.
They're not as precious as comic people.
It's so pretty.
Don't show me the pictures. I don't want to know.
You're not allowed to see them.
Next up, we have The Flamingo.
Oh my god, this is so pretty.
This is a mostly wordless book.
And all of the art looks like the cover.
Yes.
Every single page is just wow.
I will show you some art when I am done reading this. With one flamingo feather, a girl's vacation transforms into something magical. When a girl visits her Lau, they collect shells, watch a sea turtle hatch, and play in the ocean. Then the discovery of a pretty pink flamingo feather prompts the grandmother to tell a fanciful story about a girl who raises a flamingo from an egg. Upon returning home, the girl uses her imagination to bring Lau's flamingo story to a fantastical conclusion. All right.
It's so pretty, you guys.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Oh.
Let's see if I can do this justice. Look at that.
It's stunning. It's just ridiculous. This was a book that I ended up getting for the store because on our very website, if you look up this book, that author, it'll pop up this book with preview pages.
Yep.
Because our site does that for a lot of books.
Yep.
So that's really freaking cool. We got a new no-brow book.
Many.
So many. How would you say that name?
Alcato.
Alcato and the Turnip Child. Silly little turnip child. Alcato, the one witch of Plum Woods, is always ready to use her mischief and misguided magic. And when a group of children enlist her to help to grow the biggest turnip ever and win the vegetable contest, she's more than happy to step in. But a lot can go wrong, and even with a perfectly simple turnip enlarging spell, might end up sprouting a few arms and legs.
Oh my god, that sounds horrifying. I have to read the pull quote.
Turn it.
The pull quote is from Jack Knoll, creator of Comic Classics. The turnip child is the root veg I am rooting for. I love that. I'm such a dork.
This is very much in the Hilda style.
Oh, very, very. Even the size.
Yeah,
This is heckin' cute.
love it. I love it.
Oh, and it's got like spot gloss on.
It sure does.
There's like a little teapot on the back and just some literal spots.
Spot varnish.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Spot varnish. Check it and see.
Well, thank you so much. We can't take all the credit because the framework comes from a company called Book Manager, which is in, I believe, I want to say Kelowna.
Kelowna.
Yes, they are amazing. And
Is this the button?
Excellent. So yeah, they developed this program. The folks run Mosaic Books, and they developed this program for themselves many years ago. I'm not quite sure. and they thought, wait a second, we've got something good here. And now they're in bookstores all across North America, and they're amazing. So while we do, of course, generate content ourselves, and I myself create most of the lists, if I can take credit for that, that framework and the access to that information is all them. And I love them. They're just great humans. They're so helpful. They're so responsive. And they're just a good company to work with.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So if you're ever in Kelowna, go to check out Mosaic Books.
Yeah, super rad. We have Miracle Man, The Golden Age, collecting in softcover for, I believe, one of the first times. The Neil Gaiman, Mark Buckingham run of Miracle Man that happened in the 80s, 90s.
It probably says it here.
It does not.
What? Well, this one says collecting Miracle Man by Gaiman and Buckingham 2015, 1-6.
Yeah, and
So
that's because that's when they
one.
reprinted it. When Marvel reprinted the issues.
Yeah, because I knew it wasn't that old. I knew it wasn't that new, but that's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's like Miracle Man issues like 20 to 25 or something like that. Or Marvel Man, as it was in the UK.
Uh-oh.
But then Marvel sued them.
Well, no, the story starts in 1987, so I would assume it was also published in 1987.
Yeah, I tried looking it up.
I don't know.
Or by looking it up, I tried looking at this book. Atop Olympus, Miracle Man presides over a brave new world forged from London's destruction. It is a world free of war, of famine, of poverty. A world of countless wonders. A world where pilgrims scale Olympus's peak to petition their living god, while miles below, the dead return in fantastic android bodies. It's a golden age. But is humanity ready for utopia? Question mark. Where is humankind's place in a world of gods? Gaiman and Buckingham delve into the lives of lonely idealists, rebellious schoolchildren, and fracturing families to find the human constant in a changing world of gods and miracles. This is the run that leads into this week's Miracle Man series that's starting up, which I guess I didn't bring home.
There we go.
The Silver Age, wherein it is the follow-up to this run. There was 2 issues of it actually published, and Marvel has been threatening for years to get the rest of it published. Now, Buckingham has completely redone all of the art for the first 2 issues, so it is in his modern style, so that it melds well with the rest of the series.
Okay, yeah. So it's an unfinished storyline.
Yeah.
Remastered as what you said, including material originally presented in Miracle Man 1985, number 23, plus bonus content.
Yeah, a whole bunch of sketches and whatnots.
Nice. Oh. It doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, do that one. I'll do this next one.
Yeah, no. Honestly, at this point, it's fine. You don't have to try to take all the superhero ones. I can talk about the Dark Ages.
It was good.
It was really good, actually. I didn't finish it. I should. It's true, though. I only read, most things, I only read the first, 2 to 3 issues, and I go, that's good. Moving on.
That's so good. I know how to sell this.
We have weeks like this where I have to try to read, 20 pages of 17 graphic novels. This is what the Watcher has been watching for.
Oh, no.
What is happening?
You guys.
This is it.
You guys.
A danger older than the planet threatens everything. The age of technology is about to end. I'm like, it threatens everything. And for once, the heroes who have saved Earth time and again find themselves almost completely powerless in the face of it.
LOL.
Lots of love. X-Men and Avengers will assemble. Spider People and the Fantastic Four will come together. Who wrote this? Heroes for Hire will be hired for heroing. I'm kidding. Fight alongside champions, but none of it will be enough. The lights are about to go out. The world outside our window is about to end, and after darkness comes apocalypse with a capital A. Nothing can prepare you for an all-new... fine, I'll finish it. This gets to the Marvel wank part. Nothing can prepare you for an all-new saga of the Marvel Universe as you've never seen it before. Blah, 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 blah. But it's by Tom Taylor, and we like that. Good human Tom Taylor.
Yeah, he is good human.
So, you know.
He is good human.
He is good human, so I hear.
We have demons.
Next up, we have demons, as well as emotional baggage.
Yay! This is a new creator-owned series from Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. It follows a young lady who is essentially drafted into a war fighting demons. It's good times. Since the very dawn of man, legends have been told of a conflict between angel and demon kind. Comic book writers love angels and demons. And celebrities who are writing comics love angels and demons.
Oh, shoot. You didn't... Wait, no, we talked about the Oscar Isaac thing last week.
Yeah. Okay. Angels and demons, baby.
Yeah.
Lam Cullen, a woman of science, dismissed these stories as just that, fiction. But when the loss of a loved one leads to a discovery of a hulking, benevolent demon named Gus, Lam realizes that her life is about to undergo a dire new direction. With a newfound partner and awesome powers now at her disposal, our hero suddenly finds herself thrust into a climactic war of good and evil with no less than the fate of the universe hanging in the balance. It's just the fate of the universe. It's fine.
No big deal.
NBD, baby. This also has all of the script pages for the book.
Brandon Candy.
And arts. Oh my goodness. This is also on Comixology, in their Comixology originals. If you, friends and family, have Amazon Prime or Kindle Unlimited, you have access to these for free. Well, for the price of your subscriptions that you already have. So you can give it a little taste, see if you like it. I did quite enjoy this. Though it is a flavor that I felt I like sometimes, which is the whole angels and demons thing. My general day-to-day, I'm just like, I mean, Tom Hanks said it all, didn't he? He did. Because he was in Angels and Demons.
Oh, the Da Vinci Code stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I would just read Dirtbag Rapture again, but your mileage may vary on Christopher Sabella.
Yeah, that's definitely... This is not your speed at all. This is...
No. Snyder usually isn't. I have nothing against him. He's a super talented guy. He's not usually my bag. But whatever. There's all this other stuff. So, yeah, no problems there.
Yeah. Oh, we're an hour through and we still have like 7, 8 books.
All right. Well, the last one's really big. I basically put them by size so they wouldn't topple over. So they're not by importance or publisher or alphabet or anything. They are by size.
I'm super freaking excited for the last ones. My God.
There you go. So next up is New Masters, Volume 1. This is a fantastic series. I'm looking forward to digging into it really when I have time to not breeze by it on Tuesday night.
Yeah, you've read the first 3 issues of this one too.
Yeah. Really good world building.
Exactly. It's one of the reasons why I got this for a shelf is because of how you spoke about it.
Thanks. All right. A motley crew of outcasts finds themselves caught up in a deadly power struggle for control of an ancient artifact of immense power. This striking sci-fi love letter to the African continent whisks you from the neon-drenched megalopolis of Eco City, Nigeria, to the sun-kissed estuaries of the Niger Delta. That is short but sweet. Like, that's what you need.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They've got a pull quote from Charlie Adlord, who is the artist of The Walking Dead. So,
just a boy.
He knows his stuff.
Just a boy.
Yeah.
I believe these creators also, I was listening to off-panel podcast with Tom Brevoort, and he talked about doing the Moon Knight Black White and Blood anthology and looking for more diverse voices, and this had come across his desk basically. And he was like, well.
Yeah.
So pretty freaking cool.
Ooh, there we go. Author bios. Awesome. So they're 2 creators from Lagos, Nigeria, which is really, really cool because I didn't know them before this book, and now I do.
And just outstanding work, just ridiculously good.
Yeah. No, I'm always happy. I always say I'm happy not to know names on a book because that means I get to discover them for myself.
We've got Robin and Batman from Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen. The team What is doing Little Monsters right now and did Ascender and Descender. Dick Grayson, the world's first sidekick. Robin is just starting out with Batman, struggling to find his own path from personal tragedy to being a superhero. Take an intimate look at the earliest growing pains of one of the legends of Gotham City in this gorgeous hardcover collection. It is basically a story that does focus more on Robin, hence the name, and was done as part of the Black Label line. Though I do believe does not have the branding here because it is more of an all ages book. Yeah. It's so good. It's so pretty.
Weirdly spotty with this is a Black Label, but it's not really a Black Label. I'm still kind of annoyed at that.
Yeah, well, for a while they're just trying to figure out their footing, and then they were told to change some branding stuff, and it was a whole thing. It was good times.
I mean, Black Label was supposed to be the mature line. That made sense to me, but apparently it. Ooh.
Is that All-Star Batman and Robin? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it is, though.
Oh, no.
I love All-Star Batman and Robin because it is just freaking bonkertons.
Ugh. All right. We've got Volume 5. We usually don't mention Volume 5s, but Something is Killing the Children is still hitting hard. It's amazing and it's fun. And if you still haven't, picked it up, we've got I think all the volumes.
I think we do.
If I didn't sell some of them to a library last week, which I did. So library people, send me your library contacts. Send me your school contacts. We can sell things like this. They were looking for stuff like Something is Killing Children. So my all ages section is decimated and I love it.
It sure is.
I'm so happy.
I added a whole bunch of stuff to it from the boxes that we got in as well.
Yeah. So I just always want to mention that we are always looking for library clientele.
Yeah. And also from Boom, we have the second volume of Berserker, the Keanu Reeves, Matt Kent, Ron Garney book that is way more murdery than John Wick. I loved
It's hard to do.
Yeah, I loved my selling point of this when people were like, how was it? I'm just like, think John Wick, but like more violence. And they're like, more violence? I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Dude punches off someone's jaw. More violence.
Yeah, that's kind of what got me out of there. I was like, no, thank you.
Folks are really digging this and just wanted them to know that the second volume's here. I'm pretty sure we talked about this before, but I wasn't 100% sure. So I brought it as well. Little Monsters on the Hillside.
We might have done that too.
Yeah, so
that
it probably
sounds familiar.
did. But I know we were out
it's
of it maybe within 5 minutes of opening. So I just wanted to bring it to people's attention. For longer than any of them can remember, these child vampires have lived a life of eternal wonder amongst the ruins of humanity. But shocking events fracture the group and set them on a path of discovery that will shatter their innocence forever. The beginning of a bold new ongoing from Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen, the Eisner Award-winning creative team behind the best-selling Descender and Ascender series, and Robin and Batman.
There we go.
Look at that.
All right, next up we have The Wrong Earth one-shots. That's kind of funky.
There's a whole bunch of good creators in here, like Gail Simone and Mark Russell.
Oh boy, that text is super teeny though.
A small boy text.
Look at this. They should have made this bigger. I'm not that old, and I have read it, I said anyway. But yeah, no, Gail Simone, Mark Russell, Stuart Moore, Mark Wade, Tom Pear, and that's just the writers.
Yeah, that's Tom Pear's the original writer of The Wrong Earth, which is basically what if like a Batman 66 character and a Batman from The Dark Knight Returns, switched. And
switched on like planets, wrong worlds.
Yeah. And hijinks and
Dark
hard stuffs.
Rawr.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for this because these have not been collected.
Oh wow, okay.
They were threatening to collect them and continue after the Morrison ones, and then they canceled that collection. And so I was like, they're probably going to cancel this. They didn't.
Yay!
Thank goodness the Doom Patrol TV series is still going on, because we're getting the Doom Patrol Rachel Pollack omnibus that has all of their issues. I'm so happy about this. It says here, it collects the never before reprinted final issues of Doom Patrol second series that followed Grant Morrison's. By 1993, when World Fantasy Award-winning author Rachel Pollack was appointed Doom Patrol's new ongoing writer, the Vertigo series had already gained a reputation as being one of the strangest titles in comics. And under Pollack's peculiar pen, things were about to get a lot stranger. The Doom Patrol might be described as a team of misfits by certain forces of conventional wisdom, but they share a brand of loyalty and family values even wholesome TV sitcom families might relate to. Meet Niles Calder, a beheaded scientist who leads the Doom Patrol. Cliff Steele, a human brain trapped inside a robot's body. Dorothy Spinner, a 14-year-old girl who has imaginary friends in high places. Georgia Marion, two sexually remaindered spirits who inhabit the Doom Patrol's new abode. And Kate Godwin, a transgender lesbian with alchemical powers.
Yeah, alchemical.
Yeah. Together, they've had the group equivalent of a nervous breakdown, and now they're determined to get their act together. But something always seems to get in their way. I am very happy. Otto.
That's cool. I love not having internet.
Bum, 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 bum. All right. Well, that stack, actually, wow, we did not too bad.
Yeah, actually, anytime it's under $1.15, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
So, why? There we go. Here we are. I just Googled alchemical powers because I was curious. There's a superpower wiki. I love that. The user can create, shape, and manipulate alchemy, the mystic and scientific pursuit of the power of the Philosopher's Stone and universal panacea, focusing on elemental transmutation to making permanent changes on the state of something.
Yeah, like you can turn lead into gold, that kind of stuff.
That's handy.
It tends to be.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, permanent changes on the state of matter. Okay, that's cool.
Welcome to Variant Edition Alchemy. Give us your gold.
We will turn it into iron. We don't know what we're doing. Anyway, so thank you for toughing it out with this amazing stack. Hopefully there was something in there that you are interested in checking out. If you can't make it into the store, you can absolutely go to variantedmonton.com and search any of these titles and buy it online. So even if it's our last copy, it's on shelf. If you buy it online before someone comes in and buys it in person, it's yours.
It's yours. It's aside for you.
We'll set it aside.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
So you can do something like before you go to bed tonight, or if you wake up from like a weird nightmare at 3 a.m, you're like, man, the only thing that will calm me down right now is buying a book at variantedmonton.com. You can do that. And tomorrow we will wake up and go, oh my God, this is so cool. We're going to go right to work and pull off The Wrong Earth from the shelf and put it aside for this person.
We do it all the time.
I love it.
We get orders.
I love seeing orders in our email. I love it.
All right.
Alrighty.
Whoa.
I'll give that to you. So now we'd like to say thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know what it is about talking into a microphone that makes me yawn. Have not figured that out. Probably will never figure it out. None of these books are boring. They're all amazing. Reflections.
I love it. All right. So this is the time of night where we get our magic mirror that sees everybody of you out there who's watching and made comments. And we say hi. We see you and we thank you for being here. And we are here for you too. So I see Ben. Hello. I see the one and only Foley, and you folks can too. Wednesday to Friday from 11 to 6:30 and Saturday from 11 to 5. I see Jules. Hi. It's the whole gang who works at Variant Edition.
Woo!
I see Sean. I see Jason. I see Kate. I think that's it. That is it.
Small but mighty group, but we have tons of viewers that watch the show after the fact, so very excited. You can always let us know if you have a question about a book. You can email us comics@variantedmonton.com, or just ask us in the store. We're here to help. We're happy to help.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you all for watching. We're gonna get to stack reading.
Woo!
We'll see you all soon. Bye.
Reading.